thing, man. If you are a student of hip hop, if you dissect hip hop like I dissect hip hop, you will know that Biggie Smalls got his style from two West Coast rappers. It's two West Coast rappers.
He sound like Ice Cube though. His cadence is a little Ice Cube-ish.
And a brother by the name.
I'm surprised they didn't say that. I'm surprised they didn't make that point. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Coming in clear, y'all? Okay.
Yeah, you good. I
got my new mic and shit. I got my lights on, you know what I'm saying? Because I got that chocolate skin. I be trying to make it look a little peanut butterish, you hear me?
Check this out. Ice Cube and King T.
Yeah, I can see
I don't know if you ever heard of a rapper named King T.
Yeah.
But King T and Ice Cube are, to me, the essence and the nucleus of Biggie's flow. It's not very complicated. It's not a lot of wording. It just gets to the point. Like if you hear Shit Done Change by Biggie, it sounds like an Ice Cube record. What's happening? What's happening? It sounds like an Ice Cube record. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad. Yeah, we got caught up in the hip hop conversation. Once again, back is the incredible. You already know what it is, man. It is the game, y'all. Man, listen, man. We love the interaction. We need y'all to comment. We need y'all to subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell a motherfucking friend, man. We giving y'all hot content. Yo, my girl listened to this while she work out. She said, you know what, man? This might be the best show on your station. She said, the game.
I appreciate it.
I'll be talking some deep shit. I said, man, don't gas this nigga up. Don't gas. Don't gas. But
appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate all the support and shit. We know it get kind of long. We appreciate y'all for locking in. Listen,
word, man.
All that shit, man.
Especially
that shit don't go unappreciated.
Word up, man. Till the niggas in the pen, hold your motherfucking head. To all the single mothers out there, hold your head. To everybody in the motherfucking struggle, hold your head. And we are back in this bitch like a newborn baby. Let's go. Let's get it. So recently, man, I've been working out and shit. And you would never guess what music motivates me to work out. And it's a genre of hip hop. But I feel different when I'm not listening to it than when I work out.
Okay.
I want you to guess. What genre of hip hop do I listen to when I work out? It gets me motivated as fuck.
A genre? Probably what, like reggaeton?
No, nigga. That's a genre of hip hop. No, nigga. Not reggae fucking song.
Well, what would be another genre? Trap?
Trap is a genre.
Oh, trap is a genre. Okay. So it's not trap.
Not at all.
But shit, just tell me now.
Rap. West Coast
rap is a genre?
Yes, that's cool. West Coast. Nigga, we had the West Coast West Coast gangster rap. That's what I listen to. I listen to motherfucking E40. I listen to Too Short. I listen to MC8, Spice One, Pac, the Loonies, you name it, nigga. The Game. The only nigga from the West Coast I don't work out to, and this is sad, I don't want to sound like a hater, but I don't work out to Kendrick Lamar.
So you don't fuck with Razzcast?
I fucks with Razzcast. I put Razzcast is like borderline gangster intellectual. He got one of the greatest rap songs ever made. Ever made. Have you ever heard The Nature of the Beast?
The Nature of the Beast. Who said what album that is?
It's probably Raz Kaza's most famous song ever.
Oh, it's a song? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't on the Soul on Ice album, right? It was right before the Soul on Ice.
I'm not sure, but it's like a 7-minute song where he goes through the history of like Caucasians and Greeks and Romans and how they was fucking each other.
Yeah. You know, he was just on another podcast. See, we don't hate over here. He was just on Math Hoffa.
Oh yeah, shout out to Math Hoffa. Shout out to them. You know
what? That was a dope ass interview.
I liked the Ja Rule interview.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been a Ja Rule fan for years, man. Listen, my senior year, me and my homegirl performed Where Would I Be Without You for like the senior, what it was like the senior talent show or some shit. I only think about you. I was mad. I was bumping all the Ja Rules, Vini Vitavici. Like, I don't know. I respected a lot of shit what Ja said on that too, though.
He said that, you know, the point that I like what Ja said is that
that nigga Ja a real nigga. He talking from a real nigga standpoint. I'm sorry.
I beat this nigga up. I stabbed this nigga, and y'all still went with this nigga over me. Like, this nigga went to the police on me. He sued me, had to pay him. He told the police on me. And y'all making this nigga the prototype of gangsterism. Where the fuck do they do that at? I love 50.
He was really confused. Ja Rule was really confused. He was confused, man. He was. He was confused because he said I stood my ground at a place I can't go or couldn't go. Like, is y'all serious? And you know, I don't have no dog in the fight. I don't. But just from his point of view, I feel him. Why y'all figure like I lost the battle? Like, the battle overshadowed that we beat a Fed case?
That's what, and I love that point he made. He said, how could I go beefing with a nigga? Number one, when he tells the police on you, number one, he's going to tell the police on you. You don't know if he's working for the feds, number two. And number three, the feds is all over us right now. I can't do nothing. I gotta make records like Mesmerize, and I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I can't
if
really.
It wasn't for the car, the jury money, stolen all the things I got. I wonder. R. Kelly, I wish you was innocent, man. I would love to hear you on some of this shit. Verses? Damn, R. Kelly, they don't even mention you in the verses right now, man.
Yo,
shit's crazy.
You know why they can't mention R. Kelly? Because number one, niggas know it'll be a wash. Niggas know the only
R. Kelly, the only nigga who can fuck with Usher.
Chris Brown could get him. Chris Brown could get Chris. It'll be a nice little. I would love to see Kells go up against, like, the only person I would say is Usher, and then that's not even a contest. I love Usher, but Usher gonna have to dance. He gonna have to steal niggas' bitches. He gonna have to do push up. He gonna have to be on
Kells would have pulled out the piano?
Come on, man. If R. Kelly pull out that piano,
if I give you some of my,
he don't even need. You don't even need a track.
Even when I think of 12 play, I be thinking about, is he talking about 12 play or 12 years old?
God damn. God, it's a nasty feeling, man. It's a nasty feeling that.
I hate feeling like that. It's just like Gunna got the #1 fucking song on iTunes and Apple Music. I ain't heard it yet, man. I've been so tempted. You listen to it?
You're a Gunna fan, right?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When that Drip Too Hard came out, him and Lil Baby was the ultimate combination.
I can't tell Gunna. I can't tell that nigga apart from nobody. I can't understand a word Lil Baby says. You know, my nigga, we gonna run them back. I don't understand that.
Come on, man. You gotta stop doing this every show.
I'm not being, listen.
You do this shit every show. Dog.
Listen, man.
You cannot.
If I'm gonna pick a young nigga that I'm gonna listen to, it's gonna be JID. JID is on another. He just
don't have enough songs though.
Who, JID?
Yeah, I like him.
He got like 2 albums. I mean, I fucks with that. I could listen to Tyler, even though Tyler the Creator, and this is gonna make you mad when I say this. Tyler the Creator is in the top 10 greatest producers of hip hop music in history.
Oh, you got to send me some shit he produced. You know, I kind of missed that whole Odd Future era.
Tyler the Creator is, I don't know. Tyler the Creator is like if you put Pharrell and Kanye with a splash of Lupe with a smidgen of Busta Rhymes. That's what you would get when you got Tyler.
As a producer? As
a rapper and a producer. The nigga, he is just on a nut.
He produced all his tracks?
He produces a fair amount of them. He co-produces with Pharrell on his tracks. Quiet as kept, and I keep telling niggas, he has the best rap album of this year. until Friday. And he may still have the best rap
What's
album.
Friday? Magic 2?
Magic 2. Let's get
that nigga don't stop. I love it. I love it for Nas, man.
I think Nas is probably the greatest rapper that has been out since the 90s.
I just want Jay to come out and be like, hey man, Nas putting on for us. That's it. Even though we know, we just want Jay to say it so the world can get in tune. Because I ain't gonna lie,
Nas was kind of, I love
he a hell of a run.
He's my interchangeable 3 favorite rappers go between Black Thought, Common, and Nas. But what him and Hit Boy done did in these last 4 albums.
So what was Magic 1? Did I miss Magic 1?
Yes.
So I gotta listen to both of them on Friday?
Oh my God.
Well, I'm gonna listen to Magic 1 tomorrow.
You ain't heard Magic 1?
When it came
Some
out,
people say Magic 1 is better than all 3 of the King's Diseases.
So Magic 1 was first, before King's Disease.
No, he dropped King's Disease 1 and 2. Then he threw
dropped
Magic in there. And then
okay, I heard Magic. That was a little 6-piece, right? A little 8, 7-piece.
It was a nice little package.
Oh, okay, I heard Magic.
And right now I'm thinking, like, knowing how Jay is so competitive, I'm wondering who the fuck is Jay secretly locking in with? I'm gonna tell you this, Jay.
I think Jay at an age and he hanging around so many humble people at this age where he just like, yeah, Nas, you want a hell of a run. Cause it don't matter who he's secretly locking in with. Nas done did this shit like 4 or 5 albums already. Jay ain't ready to lock in to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like Jay, you got to know one thing about Jay. Jay is very, very competitive when it comes to this music shit. And Jay is a Sagittarius. They move in silence. And I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if Jay-Z drop an album on Friday, just like he used to do every time Nas dropped. Jay would just drop it on his niggas the same day.
Nah, this ain't the same thing.
Who would Jay lock in with? Because I don't want to hear him with Khaled no more. I'm tired of that. That shit is, you're not going to fuck with Nas and Hit Boy locking in with Khaled. That's not going to work for you, bro. You're going to have to lock in with like Madlib, Alchemist. You're going to have to lock in with, I won't be surprised if this nigga come out with an album with Premier before Nas.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit he dropped with Jay Electronica, that shit had me on my.
Oh my God! You know that's a very underlooked album. That album was phenomenal, my nigga. Like that was phenomenal.
Shit. I wonder what made him lock in with Jay. I mean, what made Jay-Z lock in with Jay Electronica?
I think Jay Electronica had so much work done, but it was halfway done. Like it was just a verse or a verse and a hook. And
all
Jay
the Muslim
was like,
brothers was putting me on to that. It was a lot of
yeah,
it was a lot of Papa Center Muslimish album. It was almost like a gospel album, but you know, since it's not Christianity, you know, it don't really you know what I'm saying.
I think that he had a bunch of songs. He had been on the label for so long without dropping a project. Jay was probably like, yo, let me just finish these songs. Let me just add a verse. Let me just add a verse to finish these fucking songs so we could finally get an album out. Because it was a long time since Exhibit C. I think it was damn near 10 years since Exhibit C came out. You know what I'm talking about?
You think that's what Jay-Z said? Let me just get this nigga some verses so he can finish his album.
Yes. Yeah.
That's wild, man.
Because look at it. Look who produced on that album. The Dream. And so The Dream and Jay-Z lock in all the time. The Dream and Beyonce lock in all the time. O probably was like, yo, I got enough material from this dude. Let me just finish this shit off. When his Hov jumped on a nigga project that wasn't Kanye, the finisher, come on. So he jumped on that shit. And to me, that was some of his best rapping that he has did in years. It wasn't that drug shit. It wasn't that I'm a boss. I'm doing all of this shit. He was talking that Elohim talk. He was talking that clock talk, that righteous shit. You know what I'm saying? That let me know Jay got more than what he ever presented to us.
I mean, I guess since I be in the trenches a lot. Not all the time, but I be in the trenches a lot. I still got that eye. So you gotta excuse me if a lot of that stuff it just don't appeal to me sometimes.
And that's the dope shit is. I was trying to listen to this nigga you tried to put me on. What's his name?
Rollo Rodriguez.
Fuck that nigga. He trash. Like that. I couldn't even take 40 seconds of that stupid shit he was talking about. I was like, man, because I try to meet you where you at, sir. I try to meet you where you at.
I mean, if you know, you know. I ain't gonna lie. You kind of a little distant from the street right now.
If that, but can I say that? Does being distant from the street. Hear me out. I know the streets and I know good rap. You understand what I'm saying? Like a lot of this, what the younger generation try to do. Oh, you're not in the street. The streets is stupid. Look how they dress. They wear they ass hanging out. They pop pills. They snitch on each other. They snitch on Instagram. They buy pussy. They kill each other. They be in the car with each other. They kill their best friend. They go to court. They rat on each other. I don't want to be connected with nothing to do with the streets right now. Because the streets right now ain't the streets that it used to be.
Okay, I'm glad you said all that. And we ain't gonna get to the whole drawn out thing. Because basically, to me, Rollo Rodriguez, he's like one of us living in that generation. Like, he's official because, you know, we got family in Alabama.
He's not even good at Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker can fucking rap.
Nah, Sauce Walker can rap. Sauce Walker can rap. I'll fuck with Rollo Rodriguez, though. So we just going to leave it as that. I mean, you just named Common as your top 3, and I ain't say not a word. I like Rollo Rodriguez.
Here's my thing. And I always challenge people. Give me 4 bars of his that impressed you.
Shit, he was like, if I open the door to let you in, promise you won't let me in. He got a couple of them.
No, sir, I just asked for 4 bars.
4 bars from one song?
Any song.
Okay. He said, trapping ain't dead. You know the bags we got to post. Hold on. What he said? He said, he said, all right, trapping ain't dead because I'm trying to get some shit from the new album.
No.
Okay. He said they say trapping. He said they say trapping dead, so them bags we got to post. Everybody fucking everybody. Why would I brag about a hoe? He said trapping.
That's dope.
We got the coast.
That's dope.
Everybody. Why would I brag about a hoe?
That's dope.
Oh, okay. Another one I like that he said. He was like, okay. He said my auntie had diabetes. He said my auntie used to make me give her. My auntie used to make me give her insulin shot when she know I hate needles. Found my little homie on the street. They say he not breathing. You kill me, I kill one of yours until we not even. Yeah, he say some shit.
That shit is so old. First off, that's an old ass Jay-Z bar.
That's not.
Yes, it is.
That's not, man.
You kill one. Dude, I know the song. I know the song, nigga. When Jay-Z said, "You kill one of mine, I kill 4 of yours. The score is even." That's
not what he's saying. He's saying even if you kill one of mine, even if I kill one of yours, we not even.
Okay, that's dope.
I like it.
That's brother. That's so low vibrational, and you an MC. That's the shit right there that does not.
Nah, but it's personal because everybody ain't gonna talk about giving their auntie insulin. I know I had family members who died from it.
Being his fucking uncle.
Like, hold on, you comparing them? We just talking about the bars. I like the bar. Okay. Let's move on, man, because the bar simply touching is more than just I got drip, I do this, I do that. That shit was personal. That shit wasn't just no shit. He said, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna talk about the sky being blue. Everybody can see the sky blue." I had an uncle that died from diabetes. I know people that died from diabetes. So when he said my auntie used to make me give her insulin, she know I hate needles. Find my little homie on this bed. They say he not breathing. Kill one of mine, even if I kill one of yours, we not even. Rollo, forgive me. I know I'm fucking it up, but he got a song called Free Game. He got a song called Free Game.
The bar for Southern rappers is beyond the curve. It's the lowest shit in the world. Any nigga from the South with gold teeth and sold drugs can jump on a mic and say nothing and become a star. The bar in the
Hell
South.
nah, all that shit don't catch my ear. And I listen to everything. You is like a particular rapper. I listen to everything before I say it's trash. That's just like I diss Tyler the Creator for years. Now I listen to I'm about to buy my neighbor house to turn it to a yard. If you don't know my grandma name, then we ain't really dogs.
I'll put you on, nigga.
All right, so I bump shit like that. Even Lil Uzi Vert. I never listened to Lil Uzi Vert. I listened to a couple of them. They ain't hard, but I listen to them. You know what I'm saying? And I bump them. And I see kids relate to that shit. But Rollo, man, I bump Rollo all day, man.
Yo,
I bump Rollo all day. It give me that feeling, how he speak. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Rollo. And on this show, we gonna have some equality. Cause you be talking about the bars of the South is low. Dog.
Y'all
niggas be praising up north rappers and them niggas be trash, bro. The niggas be trash. And I know cause I listen to them.
Listen. You can't name one nigga from up, and I'm gonna tell you
one nigga from Rollo Rodriguez generation, or you finna put Rollo Rodriguez up against Jadakiss. Who you about to name? Right now, today in New York, well, you don't listen to Rollo Rodriguez, so the conversation is irrelevant.
Listen. I tried. He got a video with spiders on the wall and shit.
Nah, I don't know what you talking about, but
he got a new video.
But even the song that he dropped right here, the song he dropped with No Cap. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how I know that niggas from the street feel it. All right, I pulled in my son's game. Okay. Hold on. This is just a quick, you know what I'm saying, testimony. I pull in my son's game playing the song Free Game. You know what I'm saying? I back in, get out the car. The next nigga pull in the parking lot playing the same song. And me and him years apart. He got to be like 25. He pulled in playing that same shit.
And I got to say this. Our youth, I hate to say this, our youth are stupid, violent, and corny. The youth, I hate to say this. 90% of the youth right now, from 18 to 30, are stupid, violent. They don't read nothing.
Hey, let me ask you something. You hang around any 18-year-olds? I mean, like you got some 18. I'm being for real. You got some 18-year-old homeboys?
My nephew, my nephew, he 18.
I mean, you hang with him?
Yeah, he come over. I got another nephew. He come over, we kick it. My daughter, she's 16 now. She with the shit. So I went into her playlist. I went into Madison's playlist. She's 16. And I was so impressed that it wasn't a bunch of like stupid street shit. And that's her era. And I was like, there's something to be said about when you have a level of education. When you read books. The streets are stupid, my nigga. The streets are different now. When I was coming up, the streets was the Wu-Tang. The streets was Nas. The streets was Ghostface, Black Moon.
Yeah, but when you was coming up, that was a one-sided story.
Hold on, and in the South, for me, the streets was MJG, 8 Ball. It was motherfucking Scarface. It was Ludacris. It was Lil Wayne. None of these niggas, and I'm giving them a chance. The only young nigga from the South, or even right now,
Hold on, so you gonna say Ludacris was the streets?
The streets was pumping Ludacris. Tell me the streets wasn't playing Throw Them Bows.
Tell me a lot. That's the era of record companies. That's the era of mainstream rap and record companies. Thank God for 8Ball and MJG because they made it. But Ludacris was like a mainstream rapper. If it wasn't for T.I. and his fucking drive and discipline, I'm Serious would probably be, you would be laughing at me for listening to I'm Serious. But by him going mainstream, I'm Serious turned into a classic. You know what I'm saying? If he would never have blown up, if T.I. would be
classic. I'm Serious is not a fucking classic. Not a classic. Now, what's the one after I'm Serious? That's a classic. What I'm talking about,
Urban Legend?
That's a classic. That's a classic. With
I mean, to each his own, bro.
20 foes, Be Easy.
To each his own.
The hits.
I'm Serious, which had a track from Pharrell, produced by Pharrell, bro. Mm-hmm. Still ain't forgave myself.
He had the joint with Beanie Man. It didn't take off. He even said it. He got dropped after that album. It didn't take off.
That shit is a classic, bro. You could take a poll. Man, you can take a poll, bro. See, that New York shit got you fucked up. Mm-hmm. Because when
24s came out, that shit was ringing up here. When 24s came out, and
hold on, we missing one because the next album wasn't Urban Legend. It might have been.
It was Urban Legend, nigga. He got the hat on to the side. He is a black and white with the red writing. Yeah, that's a classic. And then he dropped another classic, King, right after that. Yeah, King, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
You better know your Southern rap history, brother.
Yeah. It was Urban Legend.
It was Urban Legend, nigga.
T.I. The closest thing T.I. ever got. Hell nah. His next album was trap music, nigga.
Trap music was fire.
The next album was trap music. It's I'm Serious, then trap music. I'm Serious came out in 2001. Trap music came out in 2003. Urban Legend came out in 2004. That's why trap music's so raw. Because it's basically I'm Serious. When you dropping the album 2 years apart, they all the same album.
No, they not.
All right.
So hold on. It was written sound like Illmatic? No.
Nah, them shits wasn't 2 years apart.
It was written. Illmatic came out in 94. It was written out in 96.
Nah, we already looked that up. It was written. Hold on here. We already looked that up.
I'll be having to school this country boy.
Nas just made it because they 3 albums hold on, let me see.
Nas dropped in 94. We know that. April 18, April 16, 94. But then he came back with, it was written in 1996, like July or August. That was a summer album. You know who you're talking to, bro? But let's get back to this country shit. But no, I ain't gonna beat you up. Every episode, y'all, we're gonna go in. It's gonna be called the New York niggas versus these country niggas.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas be laughing at you.
No, they don't. Tell them niggas, ask them niggas the last news article they ever read that didn't come up on Instagram.
Bro, niggas be reading. Bro, niggas my age be reading. I hang around. Listen, I fuck with my little homie. He was going out with me when he was 16, 17. I think he 26, 27. I think he 30 now. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat meat. Hold on. Don't eat meat. Vegan. Like niggas who really on their shit. Getting money. Paying attention. That's what I mean when I say like niggas who in the street.
If you they OG,
like niggas who really dissecting
you need to start introducing them to niggas like Black Thought. You need to start introducing these niggas to niggas.
We listen to that shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Black Thought don't have enough music to say. You can't take them back to the old roots.
Why the
Some
fuck
of that
can't
shit?
You?
I don't. All right, man. Let's move on, man. Because music today, it's recorded different. It sound more clearer. I'm sure Black Thought don't listen to the Roots album where the track was number 56. You know, them boys just kept the numbers going.
Then
a lot of people don't know that.
You got niggas like, I know you probably don't listen to niggas like Danny Brown, Rock Marciano.
I listen to Rock Marciano, and I listen to everything. I listen to everything.
Curry is amazing.
I listen to Denzel Curry.
I listen to
Denzel Curry, but on the grand scheme of things, when I listen to these rappers, and there's no disrespect to any of them, they had to talk about something I relate to or that I'm going through. Otherwise, it don't give me that feeling. When you young, you're not really going through shit, so you just listening to the wordplay and shit you don't understand. That's what when I was younger and I was rhyming and I was putting words together, the whole thing was for me to understand because I knew I was young. That's what made me a freestyler, because I was thinking, damn, how this nigga can't, hold on. Fake thug, no love, you get the slug, CB4 gusto with love. Oh shit, he talking about CB4. Okay, I used to like to dissect it, but now I'm 40. If what you saying I can't relate to, it's not for me. You know what I'm saying?
I can't relate to none of this shit because I don't trick on bitches. I don't want to kill black people. I don't want to sell drugs. I don't want to destroy my community. I don't want to spin the block. I don't have no ops. It's just, to me, and I hate to say this, this is why you got niggas like Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole have had the longest run of any three rappers in the history of rap. You know why? Because they counterparts. Everybody else is so trash. When you look at our era, hear me out. Grand Poobah was the dopest rapper for about a year, 2 years. Redman was the dopest rapper for 2 years. Nas was the dopest rapper for like 3 or 4 years. Rakim. You see how it be changing? In this generation, nobody is fucking with J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake.
Fucking with
but
them.
10 years? Hear me out.
I'm saying, hold on. When you say fuck with them, you mean as in what? Having major mainstream record deals?
Put it across the board. You ain't selling more records than these niggas. Your tours ain't bigger. You don't have no more hits than these niggas. Your albums don't have impact. You got to make a bunch of albums every year or do a bunch of stupid shit. Hear me out. To even make an impact. J. Cole, I want you to listen. J. Cole and Kendrick and Drake have been the biggest three rappers in the last 10 years. We never had three rappers rule for 10 years. Even in the early 2000s, when it was Kanye.
So
Eminem.
you're going to say in the last 10 years, out of those, so you saying from 2023 to 2013, right?
Yeah.
You saying that Drake and Kendrick and J. Cole ran the rap game every one of those years?
Hands down.
You a motherfucking lie. That's how out of touch you is. Dog.
Okay. All right.
Because when Lil Baby came in, because Lil Baby had the highest selling rap album, if you want to talk numbers. His last album before this one. Nigga. When that shit dropped, hold on. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. When his shit dropped, that shit was number one. Mm-hmm. So he ran that year.
You talking about a year, nigga. I'm talking
about that's a year that Drake didn't run it. Nor did Kendrick Lamar, nor did J. Cole.
What year was that you talking about? 2022?
2021.
Okay, let me ask you this. When did Mr. Morales and the Big Steppers drop?
Last year.
Okay. And the year before that,
it was nothing from there. Either one of them. You talking about an artist who dropped every 7 years. Talking about he ran the game for 10 years.
Listen to what I'm saying. I said
I'm listening.
You got a three juggerhead monster, right? When I look
when Lil Baby dropped My Turn in 2021,
and his last album fucking flopped.
What last album?
His last album flopped.
It's Only Me?
Yeah, that shit flopped, nigga.
What's a flop? I don't know what you considering a flop.
Hear me out. Ask J. Cole and Kendrick. They don't have those. They're consistently in the top 3. When people say, who's the best of your generation, it ain't never a question for the last 10 years. It's either been Drake, Kendrick, or fucking J. Cole.
How is a y'all generation in the last 10 years? Drake is almost my age.
A generation is like 10 years, bro. Especially hip hop. It might even be shorter. It might be 5 years. But let me ask you this question. Name 3 rappers bigger over the last 10 years, bigger than J. Cole, Kendrick, or Drake. Just name one rapper bigger than them.
See, you can't really do that today because because everybody getting money. I can't answer it because I don't know what people consider big.
No. We're not pocket watching. I'm talking about.
I don't know what people considering big because my kids listen to somebody and all they songs is 100 million views. So I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know who's the biggest rapper. Honestly,
all right.
If you're gonna say Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole, I'm gonna let it go because every day I find a rapper I click on. I'm like, damn.
No, I'm not talking about good. I'm not talking about good. I ain't talking about great rappers. I'm talking about.
And you talk. Go ahead.
Who changed the culture? Listen, J. Cole got his own festival, nigga. Got his own festival. He got a label of thriving artists. Dreamville, they thriving. These niggas is on tour. Blas, Cole, Earth Gang, JID. These niggas is on tour, critically acclaimed. Drake is a juggernaut himself. And then when he linked up with 21, the shit he did with Future. Are you fucking kidding me? That's what I'm saying. If you ask certain niggas, they gonna say Future.
If you ask certain niggas who ran the game in the last 10 years, one of them niggas might say Future.
And you know what? I would not be mad at Future, but the biggest Future project that he ever had was with Drake and with Uzi Vert. His projects himself, other than the Dirty Sprite, no, he did the Dirty Sprite. They really don't. Future don't sell no records. We talking about Future don't do little.
Man,
Uzi.
Future had a 4, 5, 6 run in this 10-year juggernaut that you naming. That March Madness and all that shit. That shit's crazy.
Future had a dope 3-year run.
3-year run? You out of touch. Let's move on, man.
Okay. Even if he did if you look at it, when you look at Future's biggest projects.
See, I don't know what you're saying because Future had mixtapes that went retarded.
Right.
That went retarded. This during Drake run. This was before What a Time to Be Alive.
Mm-hmm. And
when he dropped when he dropped that March Madness shit, all that shit before Drake.
It was a point where Future was the hottest rapper in the game. I give Future that. He was so hot.
Rihanna shit. Rihanna features and all that. One year he was Drake. If you want to say it like that.
Yeah.
So Drake ain't run the game 10 years straight. It's just he maneuvered. That's just like Jay-Z. I've been running this game, wooty wooty woo. But in between, niggas had dumbass years.
But you look where we at now. Drake's still selling out tours. He still had probably one of the biggest albums of this year with 21. He bodied 21 on every song. It was so bad, people was like, why the fuck are you even rapping with 21? I love 21. But Drake is a coach. Drake is that cultural icon. And he's like Jay. He know how to maneuver through these eras and and still stay relevant.
Honestly, this argument is the argument that people having on the street corner every day. So it's a good argument. But
let's move on. Because the country niggas ain't gonna win, man.
How? You just named J. Cole, this nigga from North Carolina.
But he's New York bred, nigga. Beat it.
All right.
He is a cackalacky nigga, but y'all don't.
And them niggas geeky as a motherfucker.
Okay. Do he rap like any of them niggas? Do he rap like ESTG? Do he rap like T Grizzly? T Grizzly's a Midwest rapper, so I ain't even gonna put T Grizzly in it. Do he rap like motherfucking Moneybag Yo? No.
The microwave. You got mashed potatoes in the microwave.
All right, so let's get into it, y'all. Dear America, we can go into it all day, man. So the next joint I wanted to talk about is We Can't Have Shit. So one of my favorite rappers, Young Jeezy, he opened up a steakhouse in Atlanta, but nobody knew he was the owner of this steakhouse. So it was a classy establishment. People was, treating it like it was, quote unquote, a white restaurant. But when Jeezy came out and said that he owns this restaurant, it became completely ghetto. You got every ghetto bitch in there twerking. They wearing booty shorts, eating lamb chops, walking in there with sandals. And why is it that when we put our name on something and we come from that urban environment, it tends to get cheapened by the people that follow us? Talk to me, guys. Talk to me.
Why does it tend to get cheaper when black people spend the most money? Black people are the biggest consumers. So what you mean as far as class or as far as actual monetary value?
As far as class.
Oh, I can't speak for everyone else's class, but black people definitely spend. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you a quick story.
Spending money, hold on. Spending money does not equate class.
I feel you.
Which would you rather have? A classy establishment with a good reputation and good vibe, or you make it on the money, but it's quote unquote labeled ghetto? Which would you rather have?
I'll handle a few things first, then I'll go to the station.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, babe.
You would rather have... See, me, I'd rather have class, because a classy establishment, I give you a prime example. The place you never take me when I go to Miami. I've been begging you. Carbone's, right? Carbone's, right? Carbone's has kept their prices and they kept a status so high that even if you ghetto with a little bit of money, you still not coming in there acting a fool. You're not twerking. You're not doing that. Why is it? Because it's Jeezy's establishment. Do his fans or people feel that they can come there with money and still be ghetto?
Let me ask you a question, though. What Jeezy pushed? I'm saying, what did Jeezy push? Jeezy made millions of dollars off these fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
So these fans came as their real self, bro.
Right.
I ain't saying I condone the behavior, but that's what you pushed. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, quick story. It's a restaurant here called Smith and Webster. Classy, black establishment. I don't like to use the word black, but I don't like to use the word African American. Hey, pick that up. So my wife and her homegirls went in there. They got kicked out. It was all over Facebook for twerking.
They was twerking?
They was dancing, twerking.
Class that I hate to say
They
this.
kicked them out, but it has a DJ.
So to sit the fuck down. That's the thing with black people, and I hate to say this with this, they ain't got no class, my nigga. This young generation thing, just because you got some money. Money don't mean nothing to people with money. Money don't mean shit to people with money. Sit your ass down. Why the fuck are you twerking? If I'm there with my wife and we eating and I see a gang of chicks twerking, I'm never coming back. They fucked that up. I would kick them the fuck out.
Wait. So
I'm kicking them the fuck out.
If you in an establishment with people dancing, because white people twerk too. So if you in an establishment with people dancing, you gonna tell somebody how to dance now.
Yes, have some fucking. I hate to say
what you want them to do? The square dance? I ain't saying bend over and show your ass, but I'm saying you got a DJ on. If he don't want twerking, he better play some Levert. bro, you can't play Future in
hold
classy restaurant. Hold on, you can't play. I'm the realest nigga in it. You already know, got Trapper of the Year 4 times in a row, and then tell people, hey, calm down. Why the fuck the DJ playing this?
So we don't have no black women don't have no fucking self-control.
Black women got everybody has black women do have self-control.
No, they don't. No,
if
they
you
don't.
in a restaurant and the DJ play, all you ladies pop your pussy like this, the white ladies popping their pussy too. That's a fact.
So hold on.
That's what the song is made for.
This is what black people, this young generation of black people, they get.
I ain't saying twerking, but when you got restaurants, see, I look at it differently because my wife and her friends, they went to a club with a DJ. You can't tell somebody how to dance.
No, you know what? You shouldn't have to. You should have a level of fucking class.
So I'm supposed to dance like this in this place, but not dance like this in that place, and I'm spending my money. Well,
do you know what class is? Do you know what the word class means? Do you know what class means?
Yeah, I know what it means.
All right, what's your definition of class?
My definition of class is respectable.
Right.
Knowing how to carry yourself.
Right. Now let me hear you this. If your girl is on the corner waiting for a bus or a cab, and a nigga come by bumping some shit that turn her up, should she be dancing all crazy at the bus stop when this nigga pull up? She can listen to the music, sit her ass and fuck that.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be all the way real with you. Since nobody gonna say it. I got aunties, I got daughters, a wife. All the time they don't gotta be twerking. They just have the body shape that if they move a little bit, a pervert nigga gonna call it twerking. I go to the strip club and it ain't really strippers, just ass bent over twerking. But a nigga who looking at it like that, he gonna call it twerking. You might just have a girl with a big ass, Cookie, and she just did a little 1-2 step. You gonna swear she twerking, nigga?
You a piece of shit.
Agree with me. She ain't even doing nothing. She just did a little, okay. She just did a little this right here. Everything moving. I done seen my wife in the club and she chilling and shit just bouncing. I done seen my daughter just do a little 2-step. It's just everything moving, bro.
Yeah,
it ain't that they bit ass over twerking.
Understand that. Listen.
But this is Jeezy saying they smoking weed in his establishment? Cause now that's classless.
No. Imagine you and your one day when you get to my age, right?
Cause nigga, every time since we talking about it, let me tell the fans, every time I take this nigga somewhere, he don't act like a nigga who went to St. John's. I'ma say it. I went to Seton Hall. Seton Hall. So who went to St. John's? Your mom?
No, J. Cole, motherfucker.
Where I got that from? Okay. Every time I take this nigga somewhere, he don't act like a nigga who went to Seton Hall. And you can ask our family. You take this nigga somewhere and the tequila starts rolling. Ask this nigga, did he graduate from Seton Hall? He might tell you to suck his dick and what you want to do.
No. First off, we go out to clubs, right? If we went to a nice establishment, hear me out.
It's funny you say that. Let me check your ass real quick. We was in Atlanta, my cousin Maya, having a fucking I don't know what you call it. What was it? A festival. She had these events she throws, you know what I'm saying? So we went to a club that had a dress code. This nigga said, this some bullshit. Why y'all got me in this country ass shit? I wear what I want, Mr. Class. All they did was ask you to put some pants on that fit your fucking waist, nigga.
No, they said you can't wear shorts with rips on them.
Nigga, why you got shorts with rips on them, nigga?
We just left another club that let me rock that shit. But, hear me out. I did not get mad.
Nigga, you been told me to take you home, nigga.
No, listen, I did not get mad. I didn't want to go on Facebook. I understood that they had rules. Now, if I was dressed and I could have went in there, I would have went in there. But I didn't
that
get
bitch
mad.
the fuck up. Hey, y'all don't listen to this nigga. He got his ideas is in the right place, but his actions is so far left. He riding on the median on the expressway.
I'll give you a prime example. Before I got in a relationship, I went out on a date with a girl with the biggest ass in the world. She had the fattest ass, nigga. We went to this nice restaurant and they was playing slow music. I got up and started dancing with her. Her ass was so big. The nigga came out and he was like, yo, we don't allow dancing like that. And we was slow dancing, but I understood. It was other people there. It was niggas with their wives. They didn't want to see a big ass while they trying to eat a steak. This nigga can't even focus. He like,
that's a quote from your favorite rapper. He said,
what's
ass
that?
so big. He said, ass so big, make everybody else in the room uncomfortable.
Come on. Why, but here's my thing. Why can't our sisters just have some class? Dude, if you know you got that body shape, sit down. Dance in your seat. Dance in your fucking seat.
Ladies, if I ever open a restaurant, you already know you break it, you buy it. And I know some of y'all got money to buy it. So just stay off the furniture and do as you will. If nigga don't want no twerking, nigga better play some elevator music.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like shit like that.
But is there a level? Let me ask you this. Just because.
Can we talk?
Yeah, play some Tevin Campbell, nigga. You better play some Secret Garden.
Can we talk?
I ain't gonna lie, you ain't so. If your shit classy, it has to be. And I ain't. You know, next time we go to Atlanta, we could go to JEEZY'S spot. So we'll judge that for ourselves.
Prime example. The last time I was in Atlanta, not with you, but one time I was there with Maya. I don't know why the fuck I was there. Somebody died. I don't know. We went to this amazing restaurant and they was playing hip hop and they was playing all that gangster shit. Nobody got up and started twerking. You heard me, guys? Nobody got up and started twerking. Black women, y'all gotta have some more class with y'all. The spotlight is on black women right now, and they need to start having a little bit more class. Sit the fuck down, man. Nobody don't give a fuck because you want to dance. People want to eat their meal with their spouse or their family. They don't see.
Gonna lie, tell the DJ, don't be playing all you ladies pop your pussy like this.
I'm sure they didn't play that in there.
You don't know what they played.
I'm sure they didn't play Pop Your Pussy in a restaurant.
If they played Trina, I'm the baddest bitch, you better not expect them ladies to sit down.
I would not.
You want them ladies to sit down, you better play In Vogue. You got to put them in the mind frame.
And I think it has to do a little bit with the owner. If you had a DJ in there playing some turn-up shit and bitches is drinking tequila, what do you expect them to do?
And they spending money?
I say it all the time. They should have never gave y'all niggas no money. Should have never gave niggas.
Shit. It's too late to figure it out now, nigga.
So, one of the topics we also wanted to cover, and mentorship, and I think this is a great segue. Mentorship and the importance of role models in the black community. And I think that's why those girls got up and started dancing. You know why? They don't have the role models that black women used to have. They don't have Diane Carroll. They don't have Cicely Tyson. They have whores, Cardi B's, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Beyonce.
You got to go in the room with that. Bro.
And I'm not going to call Beyonce a whore, but I think our sisters have too many whorish role models. And I think as black men, we have too many role models who have navigated their way not through education but through rap and basketball, that we think that that is the only way. Our kids really think that that's the only way to make a substantial mark in this world. You understand? Our sisters are being raised by hoes, and the young men are role modeling themselves after everything that doesn't have to do with education or any elevation. Why are we still stuck in this place where we idolizing basketball players? We still idolizing rappers. What the fuck, man? Talk to me, guys.
Nah, because that's a good point. That's a good point. You know what I'm saying? Realtors and stockbrokers and, you know, people who deal in technology. That's those are people to be looked at. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I agree with you. I can't really
into this game.
I can't really argue with that because I like.
Do you know who really put me in this game, this music game? 2 stockbrokers. 2 fucking stockbrokers. And the life that they was living before they got into the music industry, that's the life that impressed me. I want to give a big shout out to my big homie, 2 of my big homies, Ill and Al Scratch, right? Ill and Al Scratch were fucking stockbrokers that got into the music game. You remember Ill and Al Scratch?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the song. Hey,
where my homies creeping through the hood. Where my homies.
Okay, yeah.
Up and up. Remember they used the Brian Knight record. If you don't want to, don't waste the time. I'll take her. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take her. Yeah.
Stockbrokers. I was more impressed that they was driving Mercedes Benz before they had a record deal, because they had real money. But I say this to say is that when all of our kids' role models is the babies, little Waynes, the fucking basketball players that fuck number white girls and lose all of their money, why is that our role model? Why are we not advocating for?
Because Ill and Al Scratch, people like Ill and Al Scratch, they kind of distant. For one, they distant, and for 2, you know, it's up to the parents to tell them to broaden their horizons. You know, that sounds cliche, but you can't let YouTube and shit raise your kids. I walk around and scream at my kids all day. I'm trying to teach them something all day, every day, man.
Do you ever do
that's outside
breaks?
Of that shit.
You ever do electronic breaks?
Hell yeah.
Like a week where they don't touch nothing electronic. They got to read a book. They got to draw. They got to paint. They got to write a rap. They got to do 100 whatever your twist is, nigga. If you like doing push-ups, do 100 a day. Get them, or you do any constant exercise to get them away from social media.
I'm working to that. They still young, but yeah.
No, ain't that the time to get them? Because when they get 15 and 16, taking a phone away from them is almost like murdering these niggas. Like my daughter, Madison, don't have no TV. She ain't got no video games. She ain't got nothing in her room but books, a laptop where she still could watch her little bullshit TV, and music. She don't have nothing. My daughter don't even watch TV, man. 2 weeks out of the month, I take her phone. And I got a burner phone that I give her. Or just a burner that it ain't got no internet on it, nothing. It's just a phone that I can reach her. But that's just trying to get her off the grid. If we don't get our kids off the grid on a monthly basis, they gonna think little babies, Rollos, all these motherfuckers is people to look up to. And not you. And not me, and not their parents. So we giving our kids damn near to the streets as soon as we give them a phone. But how do we regain that control? And being
shit. Shit, you definitely gotta just be on them all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? It's no manual that come with that. But you definitely have to put that and instill that in them all day, every day. You know, the options,
But how do you
the
instill that all
loyalty,
day, every
integrity.
day, when the phone is in their hand? See, what
Nah,
people don't realize. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
nah, it's ways to do it because technology it just goes by how you use it. If you letting that poison, and I agree with you, taking the phone away a week a month, 2 weeks a month, I agree with you. I
That
agree with you
that
100%.
that
But
breaks that thirst.
you have to teach them too.
That's what I'm saying. Is
You
if
have to get in
you're
their
taking
head,
the phone away for that
and
week,
that's part of your teaching. Then that's
then
what you got to do.
what is implemented in that? Is there a 5-point system you teach them? Are you teaching them mathematics? Are you in order for you to get your phone back, you know what? I'm gonna need you to read, because you got little boys. I might need you to read the story of Benjamin Banneker and tell me what Benjamin Banneker did. I might need you to tell me what Mansa Musa did. I might need you to tell me who Denzel Washington is, where he grew up at, what school he went to. I might need you to tell, for that week, your report or whatever you're going to do, I want to know about Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Where did he go, his life. You might even implement the new shit. But it has to be a level. You taking something, you have to get it. And that's what the problem with our role models is. Like for me, growing up, my role model was Malcolm X and Arsenio Hall. Those was my role models, the niggas that I wanted to be like Malcolm X or Arsenio Hall. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be intelligent, wear a suit, tell funny jokes, make people laugh, have a dog pound. Or I wanted to fucking go up against the system, be Malcolm X. Or maybe I wanted to be a kid from House Party. Maybe
I want to be Mookie from Do the Right Thing.
You wanted to be Mookie? You wanted to deliver fucking pizza?
The Jackie Robinson jersey worth $420,000 right now. That nigga.
I wanted to be Spike Lee. I wanted to be positive, like.
But somewhere in between there, I learned how to express myself. I ain't gonna lie, as fucked up as it sounds, when you got it inside of you, I look at everything and compare it to nature.
To what?
From lion to nature.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing that's untainted. When you look at lions and their cubs, the weakest cubs, they don't follow the pack. And if the weakest cub wander off, the lions, you know what I'm saying, they don't always save them. So I compare stuff like that to real life. Basically saying that some people gonna get it, some people not. And it might be your kid that don't get it, like no matter what you teach them. But when you see it in your kid, you have to nurture it. Because regardless of what's going on, it's still people.
Get into the kid. How does it get into the kid without some type of form of a parent allowing it? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, because you can have parents that teach the kids everything and they still go against it. So even though people take it,
the kids gonna go against it anyway. But I'm just saying, giving them that knowledge.
Yeah.
Giving them that knowledge.
Feed that into them every day, and it ain't always informational knowledge. Sometimes it's teaching them integrity. Hey man, you don't do this. Sometimes it's teaching them loyalty, and once you get them the basic foundations, it's gonna lead them to the right information. Because if those people don't have the same morals and the same mind frame you got, it's impossible to look up to them. Because I loved Shaq when I was young, but I didn't necessarily look up to Shaq. You know what I'm saying? I recognized what he did, but the things that was instilled in me, it didn't make him my role model.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe basketball wasn't your thing.
And shit, you got an uncle who instilled some shit in me that probably shouldn't have came from him. You know what I'm saying? I stayed with her off and on. Him, Johnny, they came to my house, but the shit that they taught me, you know what I'm saying? When my father was gone, they used to be like, all right, Fridays, we finna walk to the Chinese store. Like, I walked to the Chinese store with Johnny one day, was meeting him and my mom. And, you know, my mom was like a fine woman. So, you know, we walked past that. Hey, baby, come here. Old dog turned around. Hey, what the fuck you doing, man? This her son right here, man. You think you finna get some play or you don't have nothing else better to do? That shit always stayed with me. Basically, that's corny.
No, it's not. Like, it is corny, but what I'm saying
like
is...
Like, what you really tried to do. I mean, so it's more than just giving them information.
Let me ask you a question.
It's teaching them how to become. Go ahead.
Now, if you had a mentor, right? A mentor, right? When you was going through your transgressions around 13, 14, when moms died,
11.
You was going through it.
I was 11. A lot of people don't realize that. I was 11. I was
11.
10. My mom was my sole provider. She went into a coma for 5 months. I was 10. I was 10, bro. I was 10.
That's fucking... Now, let me ask you this.
I had just started middle school. You know how big that is to fucking be in the 6th grade? In the sixth grade and not have a mother, that's like a crazy time.
But the question I was going to ask you,
yeah,
is at any point, and even myself, I put myself in this bag, none of us gave you knowledge of self. And what I mean by true knowledge of self is knowing where you come from, that you God, that this, you know, just mathematics, just knowing your place in this fucking world, that you come from greatness, that you are the sole controller of the universe,
right?
And how to use mathematics.
That's us. That's me and you right now. The people who raised us ain't necessarily have that,
right?
But they gave us what we needed to get there. So now we can pass it down.
Right. Now you're raising boys, right? And one thing, you're the luckiest dude in the world, because to have 3 boys and none of them are autistic is fucking, you hit the lottery. So now that you have 3 boys, their brains is intact, right? You're going to give them the man shit because they're going to see it. But what about the knowledge? You understand what I'm saying? It was a reason why I could listen to Brand Nubians when I was 14 years old, and I got it. I understood it because I had an enlightener. I had a nigga that was like, I'm 13, he might have been 15, but this nigga was going to the Mecca school in Harlem, bringing back knowledge, gave me my righteous attribute name. My righteous attribute name was Supreme Black God Allah. So when I went to college, that's what everybody called me, Black God Allah. So I had to live up to, I couldn't be that nigga always drunk. I'm the only one of the only 5%ers on campus. My name was Black God Allah Jalik. It gave me a purpose. So then even when I started listening to music, I'm sitting there listening from a God level perspective at 15. You couldn't pass off bullshit to me. Even though I could listen to it, I knew Warren G wasn't lyrical, but I liked, he sung this DJ, but I could tell the difference. I could pick out lyrics and be like, this is fucking amazing. And I think it elevated my consciousness even to this day. You go back to the rap thing we was talking about. Because once you get knowledge of self and you actually doing that work, and you know your mathematics, you can't even listen to this shit the same way. You can't even listen. You be like, okay, he talking that drug dealer shit, but is it dope? Where's the poeticness? Is this nigga on beat? Can I remember a bar? can this shit raise me? And I'll say this, Jay-Z, Jadakiss, Tupac, and Nas raised, and Common raised me. Raised me. What rappers right now, new rappers, could you say could raise your sons off their bars? Talk to me, guys.
I don't listen to everybody they listen to.
Because I'm just asking. No. What I'm saying, I'm not talking about.
Hold on. The people that they listen to, even though I'm naming young niggas, is not the people that I listen to. Like, I listen to Rollo Rodriguez, right? My kids don't listen to him.
I caught my daughter in here listening to Ice Cube. She's listening to Good Day.
My two oldest daughters, they listen to Michael Jackson. Like, they listen to some other shit that I don't listen to. So when I do get in the car with them, they control the radio. They women, so they like a lot of R&B. So
but I'm talking about the boys for a specific reason, is because it's like
my son like Michael Jackson. He gonna tell you I'm Michael Jackson. He walk up to people, strangers in the mall, and say, "Hey, what's your name?" I'm Michael Jackson. So that shit is some different shit. Like, I posted the video where he was almost in his sleep. Just be there. No one want be. So I thought, okay, so
and that's healthy. That is so healthy. But when we talk about other little kids, they growing up, and we talking about a baby. My nephew is a baby.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. That's intentional. That's intentional. I intentionally fed that to him. I started off with Who's Loving You?
You
know what I'm saying? I started off with Who's Loving You. I got the keyboard in here. I'm gonna get him to do a video, Bowser style. Peaches. But do you see
the mental grooming you're doing to your son? You see the mental grooming you're doing, right? The mental grooming is that you're grooming him to not grow up off of that, off this music of this era. Your son gonna be 9 years old, and Michael Jackson gonna be his idol, and he's dead. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's ill. But we know what it takes. We know what it takes because we had the, I don't know what you call it, but it's not like information. It's more of like I don't know, like what would integrity what would integrity be baby and go to my football playing son, nephew, right? Now he's at that age where the music is starting to get in his head. You know what I'm saying? Now, what he 9 or 8?
But he's 7.
7. Now at this age, we talking about.
See, I talk to him more because he plays sports, so he's learning the teammate thing. I talk to him about being a big brother. I talk to him about being responsible.
Have you ever asked him who he wants to be like?
Nah. I never asked him that.
Because in the topic I'm going with the role models is that we had to go, and I hate to say this, we both had to go get external role models, because even though you had a dad and he was there, he might not have been real right all the time. So we had to go look at other things, coupled with the fact that we had men around us. We didn't grow up manless. You know what I'm saying? Like, but not all the men around us was real right all the time. And real right, that's some jail shit. You know, if you ever been to jail, it's like when you real right, you know, they had drug problems. When
you real right, you official.
Right. We had some good dudes, but they had issues. They had fucking issues. The younger generation of them raised us. You know what I'm saying? I got my values of work, being a good nigga, from Sam. You know what I'm saying? Like, though Herb was a illuminating figure in my life until his untimely death, I never looked at Herb as being a man I wanted to be. I looked at him as a dude who, I want to say this the right way. I looked at him as a cautionary tale my whole life of what never to do.
I mean, that's cause you was older than me. So I was at the age where them niggas was just amazing. It was fun. It was fun when them niggas came around.
It was amazing.
And to experience that love, them was the kind of niggas that'd come around and like kiss you and shit. Some gangsta ass niggas be like, "Hey, what's up? Lil Neil, my main man," and like hug you and
but you didn't see the thing.
And like kiss you.
I remember one night, I don't know, my mother was probably on a date, fucking with some nigga, I don't know. But she dropped me off. And I think you was living on Fairmont, but she dropped me off on Watson Avenue. Watson Avenue is where Herb, G.I., Sam, and John all lived in a 4-bedroom apartment. Right? And I know my mother meant all the good things in the world. I'm dropping my son off to his uncles. They got him. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. Of course, nothing physically, but everything mentally fucked up. I didn't know, nigga, I woke up at like 11 o'clock at night. It was cocaine on the table. It was niggas. It was the pipes, crack pipes on tables. And I kind of grew up that way. See,
but that's why I said when nature takes its course. Because
and I woke up and I
used to
the bathroom and I seen my uncle with a needle in his arm, slid down.
Yeah, I used to catch main man in mid nod. I never did coke. I had one of my best friends. He smoked dirty and snorted coke on the side our whole life. I never did coke. And anybody who know me, know I'm gonna turn the party up. I never did coke.
Well, dear America, I only do cocaine when I go to Miami and I hang out with my big cousin, and because he always get the best shit. Yes, Lord. Yeah. So look, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. But at the end of the day,
I never did cocaine. I wasn't the type of person that like just indulged in drugs. Like even for a long time, I ain't smoked weed.
Yeah, I love that about you. You'll smoke a vape real quick. You'll smoke a whole vape in a night. But I seen them do.
I mean, that's a different reason because people was trying to kill me. But like coming up, I never did cocaine. Even when it was plentiful. Like people who know me and know who I grew up around and know like where I was at as far as Miami, they know that I had a chance to just like be a cokehead. Never did cocaine, and even right now, I'm not a weed head because I like uppers. I like to be up. I like to be
America
on point.
Dear America, he's saying he likes that Ringwald, aka the Breakfast Club, aka that 16 Candles. If you know what I'm talking about, she was in the movie. She had big red lips. Her last name is Ringwald. So if you know who I'm talking about.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I never took Molly.
Oh shit, he said it. I didn't say it, America. I was just trying to hit at it. I
never took Molly. The thing that I overindulged in was X because I was able to be up. I was able to watch everything.
I hate to say this. You went to jail in what year?
I abused that. 2008.
That's when you physically went into jail?
Yeah.
Okay, so you lived through the whole ecstasy era. The 2000s, from 2000, ecstasy was amazing. Let me tell you something. Ecstasy. I miss being on ecstasy. Dear America.
I really ain't get into weed until they came out with like, well, here we called it Crip. I had an abundance of Crip, and I used to wake up in the morning just to, and smoke and shit like that. I mean, the shit they got right now is too powerful. Really, that's why a lot of these rappers be getting shot. Like they don't really be on point. Because I'm pretty sure.
This, as far as the role model thing, my role models was Uncle Roy, Sam, my cousin Buttons at a point. Those were the guys that I looked up to because everybody in my family, other than all the men in my family was drug addicts. They was functional drug addicts. They was getting money, living their life, but I seen them at their worst in life. So they was never my role model. So I say that, you know, as black men, you got 3 boys, so you already putting in the work.
Yeah, and I never had a role model.
Right,
so,
and I say this for dudes out here, if you got the time and your kid and your son got a best friend or 2 best friends, grab them little boys and be role models. My mother was a role model for my male friend. But I think that's the problem, is that we ain't got positive role models. Your generation grew up with Lil Wayne as being their role model. That's why these niggas sag their pants. That's why they want to smoke all the exotic weed that they could smoke. They want to fuck whores raw, have babies, and figure it out later. And they want to do all of this goofy shit. And I love Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is in my top 10 rappers of all time, but I think that the image that he portrayed fucked up a generation. My generation, we came up off Jadakiss and Jay-Z, hustlers. Niggas was hustlers. You never seen Jay-Z's ass. You never seen Jadakiss's ass, his butt cheeks. Name a rapper from the 90s that you seen his butt cheeks. The 90s.
Niggas was doing some weird shit too, dog. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I'm talking about the image they portrayed. They might have been doing weird shit, but the image they portrayed. You
So
never
what we
seen
gonna say that we agree with the shiny shoots and shit? That's a good image.
Let me ask you, which is better, the shiny suit or a nigga with his pants hanging down by his ass? Shiny suits didn't work for rap niggas, but did it hurt? Did it create a generation of shiny suit niggas? That's offensive. That when you walk down the street, you see niggas butt cheeks like they bitches. How do we see more niggas butts than bitches? Just help me with that.
Nah,
and how does shiny suit fuck that?
Bitches showing their ass right now. Right now today, between OnlyFans and Instagram.
No, I'm talking about walking down the street in an urban environment.
But sagging came out in that area. In that era. Sagging is not from this era.
Booty sagging. All right, Dear America, let me help you with the level of sag. It's one sag, right? That go to, and pause, I'm going to say pause. It go to the top part of the bottom part of your back, right? And nobody ever see your butt crack. They might see your waist.
That's our generation. It's just showing off the Versace's.
Right. Then the sag, it go down and hit that butt cheek and your booty poking the fuck out.
So you saying that's from this generation?
Yes. We didn't never show our ass sagging. Like, even the OG niggas on the block, like, pull your pants up. You look stupid as fuck. Like, sometimes I wish I just had a big ass 40 cal when I'm driving down the street, and I just want to hop out on niggas and put my gun down their back and be like, yeah, you want to show your ass, pussy? You want to show your ass? I'll put a 40 cal in your butt, you bitch. Just to show these niggas how they look like hoes. I know girls with the fattest ass, and they hood rats, and they walk down the street, and you can't see their drawers, nigga. You might see a little color. You don't see their booty cheek. These are men, and you see their booty cheek, yo. Come on, man. Who mentored these niggas, man? Who mentored these niggas, man? Even Kanye, you never seen Kanye booty, man. I done seen Lil Wayne booty my whole life, nigga.
He is a small guy, though. I ain't gonna lie. He's small.
What the fuck that gotta mean? What the?
I'm saying maybe he ain't fine because when the clothes was too tight, they was criticizing him too, and he's a small guy. So maybe he ain't always had clothes that fit him.
That nigga booty was hanging out in tight jeans. He be wearing some big ass jeans. I just don't like this era of niggas the way they dress. We need mentors. So black men, if you out there, find you a black kid, a few black boys, take them to the park, take them bowling. It only gonna take a little bit of weed money that you don't need. And if you ain't got the bread, pull a mother to the side and ask her for $10 and say, I'm gonna take your son out. Can I get $10 just in case he want a hot dog? And I'm sure because she's a hood rat and she probably wanna fuck, she'll give you $10 to get her son out. All right. So the next topic is one that you wanted to talk about.
This me right here, yeah. It's just building and maintaining healthy relationships, and so it's not always. Whoa.
Talk to me. My bad.
So with that, it's not always building and maintaining a healthy relationship amongst women. It's amongst just people. Period. Whether it's your boss, or whether it's your coworker, or whether it's your friend. What I realized, and my observation is, somebody can have a friend, and if they do something wrong with the friend, they're like, the friend may say they want to kill him. Hey man, you see Mike, man, I'm gonna kill that nigga when I see him, dog. Like most beefs happen amongst friends. I had 2 friends shoot at each other. You know, one died. Best friends.
Yeah, you know what happened with my mother? She had 2 friends in high school. And
in high school, yeah. One cut the other one, right?
And killed her.
She had a little 22 or she cut her.
I think she slit this bitch.
I want to. She stabbed her.
Stabbed her to death in high school.
Yeah, and those are friends. So it's
Miami
like
shit.
you could get in an argument with your significant other, and they can hit you over the head with a pan. But somebody you fuck with, you can't even sit them down and have a conversation. So that's what I mean. It's just like women too. They, 2 female friends get into it with each other and they flip out and talk about, oh, you dick sucking bitch. I should let you watch your drawers in my sink. It's like, bro, that's not healthy. Like, we can't sit down and have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm at the age now where I don't even like to indulge in the conversations. I just like to remove you from my life.
To maintain those relationships. Now,
strategies is people have to. I mean, it's basically communication.
No, because you got to be more specific. Because I'll tell you this: yelling, cussing, berating, talking condescending. All of those are forms of communication. Let's talk about the type of communication. So let's say this. Some of the steps to maintaining a healthy relationship with anyone, whether you're in a relationship, a man-woman relationship, or this is a platonic friend relationship, any relationship, because all relationships started with this basis. I believe that in a moment of discourse or disagreement, which all relationships are going to go through, and it's healthy. The first thing to do is always keep in your mind is to stay respectful.
Absolutely.
Number 1 is stay respectful. That starts with your mentality. That you're not arguing with your enemy. You're not arguing with somebody who wants to murder you. You're not arguing with none of that. You're arguing with somebody you love that you're having a disagreement with. A temporary uncomfortable conversation. Okay? So let's start with you're going to be respectable. All right? Number 2. Well, let me rephrase this. Number 1. Be sober. Be sober. If you and your friend are going through something and both of y'all are drinking, walk away. Walk the fuck away. Try to have conversations with your friends sober. And if you are not sober, walk away. You drunk, this person drunk, they high, whatever the case may be. Y'all not going to come to an understanding because both of y'all is not in y'all right mind. So number one, don't have a conversation or any type of debate and you and your other person have been drinking. Number two, tone. Most arguments get to an elevated level. It's not because of what people saying, it's because of the tone. You yelling at me, I'm yelling at you. Then it elevates. So let's start with number two being the tone. The tone. There's levels of tone. You got condescending.
Huh?
Where you might ask a motherfucker like,
What you said?
are you serious? Like, you can't be for real. Like, fucking think. Use your brain. Those are all condescending terms. That's
Yeah, for sure.
triggering term. Instead of saying, and then you got the angry. What the fuck is up with you, man? You dumb motherfucker? You stupid bitch? Yo, my nigga, you want some dumb shit. That's the angry tone, which is not going to produce nothing but violence and a misunderstanding. Then you got the third tone, which is you actually hear them, but you're not trying to hear them because they're not talking what you want to hear. So you might be off-putting and ask them to keep repeating themselves. Say that shit again? No, for real. Like, no. Say that shit a fucking again. But what alleviates all of those three tones is this. I think we having a misunderstanding. And I think that now is not the right place to talk about it. Can we talk about this tomorrow? Simple.
I don't think enough people do that.
What it does is it shows you're humble. And you trying to humble the situation. Now, there's times where that might not work. And you might have to say, you know what? I'm not having this conversation right now. Good night. Okay? The third and final strategy is empathy. Empathy. And empathizing means that you understand where this person is coming from. You may not understand the story, or you may not understand why they feel this way, but because they have this level of emotion, if they're sober, that you understand that how angry they could be because they're showing you. And you too have been angry before, and you can understand where they're coming from. Empathy, number three. When you empathize with somebody, the first thing you want to say is, yo, I understand where you're coming from. Yo, get it. I've been there before. I'm not trying to minimize anything you got going on. I hear you. That's all they want to do is be heard. Those are the three strategies to maintaining healthy relationships. Empathy, being sober, being respectable, and checking your tone. What you say, guys?
Nah. I ain't gonna lie. That's it. That's it. You definitely can't try to resolve something by saying, "Oh, let me tell you something." That shit gonna fuck it up. That shit gonna fuck it up.
Oh, you think I missed one?
And you know what I was thinking too?
I think I missed one. Body posture.
Yeah.
I would say number 4 is body posture.
Because
Or a nigga got his fist balled up and he trying to, you like, yo, what the, because then you're going to be like, what, fuck you got your fist balled up for, nigga? What you mad, motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? So body posture, keeping a certain distance when you're having those uncomfortable conversations. You can't have that shit up in each other's face like this. Nothing good is gonna come from y'all not respecting each other's space.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so y'all take that, y'all grow on that. Let me I'm gonna share my screen for a minute. It was something that I wanted to.
Oh, look at this nigga learning how to use the technology.
It's something I don't know. We might have to close with this, so I don't know.
We're gonna talk about the robbery.
Nah.
About...
Hold on. Give me a hold on. All right, got it.
Oh, no, we ain't leaving without talking about your boy.
Who? Okay, this is a fucking show I watch on the regular, man. This is Miss Samaya Burton. You know, shout out to Samaya Burton. I'm gonna give y'all just a little brief history. Samaya Burton, she has a podcast called Not Just Another Sex Podcast. And listen, she gives a course on how to give head. Pause. She gives a course on how to give head. And she gives women like courses on, you know, because if you really think about it, some women who've been married, you know, 5, 6, 7 years, 10 years, you know, they never say, oh, how can I suck dick better? They go more into the mind frame like, okay, I'm going to just suck the shit out of this dick tonight. But they not really thinking like how I could do it better. You know what I'm saying? So she actually gives courses on how to suck dick. But this episode, I usually watch a lot of episodes. You know, you know what I'm saying? I want to actually go to one of her shows because her shows be live. So in this episode,
mad if a bitch spent money on trying to learn how to suck a dick better.
So where would they learn from though?
I don't give a fuck, bitch. Learn how to flip a house better. Let's get some money better. Learn how to start another business better. Sucking a dick? I'm almost 50. At the end of the day, what do you think? I need good head or more bread? Play the clip.
I mean, it depends. It depends on you, not them. Hold on. Listen to me now. I don't give a shit about what you do. We don't care about So basically, what they talking about in this is they dived into how the pressures of performing in sex have increased the use of supplements to alleviate anxiety. You know what I'm saying? The numbers of men from 18 to 41 who take supplements for sex are at a record high. So niggas taking Cialis. You got 25-year-old niggas taking Cialis, Viagra. They taking shit that make their dick harder. You know what I'm saying? Married men. Some of these men are married. You know what I'm saying? And it's because it's like they basically saying that the men love the women, but desire has not been created. It's like a woman put a hairy pussy in your face and be like, hey, are you hard? Are you hard? Man. Come on, let's go. And it's like,
You
the
know,
guy,
you don't like this. You don't.
you know what I'm
like
saying?
this.
And as a young man, you've heard most of your life, a man will fuck anything. Well,
No, the
it's
fuck.
not that right. Exactly. You won't, but it's like women put pressures on a man to say, if I pull my pussy out, then you should be hard. And a man like, no, you haven't done nothing but pull your pussy out. That's all you did. So what happens, and I'm a witness to that because I stopped watching, like I don't really watch porn. You know what I'm saying? Incarcerated, I used to get the straight stunting magazines. I used to get the sweets magazines. I used to get all type of magazines.
You don't watch porn.
Nah, because I'm a geek. So when I got out, all the women I had read about in my magazines and shit, I did research. And a lot of men, they watch porn, but porn is staged. You know what I'm saying? Like men watch porn to learn how to have sex instead
But
of
that shit is staged. They be pausing it. We need you from this angle. We need to do this. Is this?
the
Is
nigga
this.
don't
Okay,
be
now.
hard. They pause it so he could do whatever he do to get hard. And it's like men watch porn not knowing that the women faking, knowing that when the camera is back here, the woman is not even really, she don't really even got her mouth on the man dick. Like porn got a lot of tricks that that lacks intercourse. So a lot of men
But
are
it's
watching.
still some fucking in it. It's still, I don't know. Black porn is still fucking. They be fucking in
Of
black
course,
porn.
but they really faking because most women will tell you that that's not what they like. So most men are using porn as a way to learn how to get better at sex than to actually communicate with their mate. And now it's got to the point where niggas is taking sexual enhancement drugs to become better at sex. And this at an all-time high. So it ain't just one or two niggas, bro. They got a website called Hymns where it's giving you Cialis, where it's giving you what they call this shit? Knockoffs from
Bluetooth, all that
Cialis
shit.
and
In the
Viagra.
work. In the,
Right. So basically, you meet a woman, you go out on a date with her. Maybe you go out on 2 dates. You take a Cialis. Now you fuck these women brains out. That's the bar that you have set, knowing damn well that that's not your normal fucking performance. And then on the flip side, for married men, and I looked this up, for married men who having sex once a week, twice a week, the woman wants you to fuck her brains out. Like you ain't just went a week without sex. It's like
questions,
go ahead.
guys. What is the problem? Shout out to all my honey boys out there. Pause. All my niggas out there that take that gas station honey right before they about to get some money. Listen, women out here, they got all shit to go in their favor. They could buy some titties, they could buy ass, they could do all this goofy shit. They could wear a weave, big duck eyelashes, and all we want to take is a little bit of something to keep our dick a little harder. Now, if you're a married man and you've been, you're a committed married man, not gonna lie, you gonna need some of this honey. Because, listen, I love going to this restaurant. This restaurant is amazing. The food is amazing. But sometimes I gotta get high to eat everything on my plate. Just think of it like that. You love your wife. You love the pussy. But sometimes you might need a little extra thing to keep it up. To my 18th.
And that's basically the answer to your question. You know what I'm saying? Men, well, society's mind have been fucking deranged and clouded by actually thinking that this is normal sex when it's not.
She gotta stay wet. She got a job too. We all got a job. You better keep that pussy wet. You better figure out a way. You better have some lube. You better think of your ex-boyfriend. You better think whoever the fuck you gotta think of. You better spit on your own pussy. But if I gotta keep this dick hard, you gotta stay wet. It's a symbiotic relationship, bro. It's very symbiotic. I don't understand what's the problem. Like, I mean, if you 18 and something and you gotta take, dick enhancements, you might want to lay off the pills, the perks, the lean, or whatever the fuck
But shit, that's why they taking them. Oh boy, I fucked this on these perks the other day, boy. I blew her brains out. That's why they taking them.
I never took a perk. I don't know what a perk do. I don't know. We had something back in the day. It was called.
It basically makes you numb. But from what I experienced in my time, is if you want to please a woman, you keep her sober. You know what I'm saying? So that way she's really in tune. If you drunk and a woman drunk, you about to have a crazy night anyway. But if both of y'all are sober, then y'all are more mentally stable. So a lot of these dudes taking enhancements and the thing is, get familiar with your partner. But a lot of people have life going on.
What the fuck do that got to do with you? Listen, if you want to show out, fellas, if you want her to keep coming back, listen, nigga, drink you some Casamigo Reposado and go get you some Miracle Honey.
See, you giving them niggas the wrong game because
what?
Because really blood flowing to your dick, that comes from a healthy diet in general. You know what I'm saying? It comes from a healthy diet in general. So that's a quick fix. But for long-term relationships, that shit don't work. Like what if you came home from work, you came home, took a nap, or went to sleep or whatever, she wake you up in the middle of the night. None of that shit is around. You gonna say, oh boy, let me go get me a shot of Casamigos. Nah, you gotta get up and perform right now.
You better get you a box.
For niggas who just have fried chicken.
Right before she give you that top, be like, yo, babe, let me go to the bathroom.
Niggas.
But you make a good point. If you're not gonna stop eating that fried chicken, if you're not gonna stop eating the motherfucking big Bufords from Checkers, you might want to go get you a Miracle Honey pack. It costs $30 for a box of 12. It costs $10 at the store. And let me tell you, your woman will buy them for you. After you crack her ass one time with it, she's gonna be like, babe, you got enough honey? She gonna be making you tea, nigga, and you ain't never drank tea in your life. And she gonna be making you tea with honey, nigga. She gonna be like, bad. Your honey ready? Yeah. But if you want to eat healthy, if you want to eat like I do, if you want to eat spinach all day and onions and be hungry all day and eat grilled chicken and be hungry all day, then listen, eat like I do.
But that's what a lot of these people need, a good detoxing, because a lot of these drugs, that shit's forcing your heart. See, first of all, your heart is a valve, not a pump. So a lot of these drugs are fucking making your heart shoot more blood to your dick. And so in the end, that's not normal. And it's unhealthy, especially if you're 22 and you just like, boy, I got Ruby Rose tonight. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to blow her brains out. So now when you do that, you really fucking yourself up in the long run for when you going to need it, instead of just mentally just getting prepared.
But what about that night? If you just want to crack that ass, you got to prove a point. It's the first night. You heard what LL said. It's our first time together and I'm feeling kind of horny. Confection and rest of the love and make it boom.
But you heard what he said?
Knock your socks off, get your rocks off. You heard what LL said? I want to knock your socks off.
But you heard what he said first. He said, I'm feeling kind of horny. He ain't say I'm about to go take a Cialis or something.
We didn't have that back in the day, nigga. We had to drink a pint of Hennessy, destroy our liver, to think, and then pass out on the pussy and be so drunk. Or you had to be on dope. There's a lot of women out there back in the day, they used to love this. It was called dope dick. It was like, girl, you gave me that dope dick. I know niggas be something. I was doped up, man. I took me and I hit a bag, man. I was 9 in that pussy, man. I woke up, I was still fucking that bitch. My dick was hard as hell, it was thick. And, yo, so it's like, you know how hard it was to fuck a bitch after she fucked a nigga with dope dick? That dope dick had bitches going crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
The county was filled with bitches that was dope dick down, and they was coming through. Oh shit! I remember you could go to jail with groceries. I remember you could go to the prison. You could literally bring groceries from ShopRite and Chinese food in a bag to prison. That's fucking crazy, yo.
They got that at some places. You could take like food to work release and shit.
We used to bring groceries and Chinese food.
Used to love that.
See, you know what? That fucked me up. That's that. I thought jail was. I was like, I can make it in jail. I'm getting groceries. Jail ain't gonna, prison ain't gonna be that bad. But listen, man.
Nah, niggas. That shit worse.
Listen, man. We over our time. We want to thank y'all for another amazing episode, and we damn near got through. We damn near got through 60%. But before we leave, I will be remiss not to go over this. I told you I was going over this. So I'm going to share my screen real quick because, guys, I need you to talk to me about this, man. Real talk, bro. Help me with this, man. Help me with this. Now, dear America, one of y'all most beloved thugs, right? There's some recent footage came out on one of y'all most beloved thug figures. And I just wanted to get into it really quick. This is... No, let me stop real quick. Let me stop this. This is King Von. Copping a hella plea to get into PC. But the plea he copped was super crazy. So guys, help me unpack it. So this is King Von.
That's King Von in the khakis?
Yeah. So it's spinning, y'all. Gas. Is that how gangsters get in PC?
I mean, I never been in PC, but I have had stay away orders. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I got a new charge in jail. So my time was kind of different, and I was in jail from 2008 to 2018. So what he going through, the system made that acceptable. So if I'm King Von, I'm doing the same thing. Because if I'm a certified smacker on the street, nah, I ain't finna go in the cell. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where y'all about to put me. I'm gonna fall in there with 5 people, and they say he a serial killer. You can't say he a serial killer and he's scared. He playing the game. That's the game. When they give LeBron them fouls and we know he ain't get fouled, that's the game. So he playing the game. Nah, send me in the cell by myself, man. I've been killing shit all month. You tripping?
And whatever
tripping.
it takes to get me in that,
Whatever it takes to put me in that single man where I could lay my head down, I'm good. See, me, I had the dumb mind frame. You know, I was in there for a murder, attempted murder. So let's say that's 2 families. Why the fuck I'm going to General Park? Anybody could be in here. Gang affiliated, like all type of shit. Why the fuck I'm going just around and about? And I ain't gonna lie, that shit gets crazy. And because of people like me, King Von, niggas who had crazy charges, niggas who was moving around in the street, they have PC available. You know what I'm saying? They have that available. So imagine you King Von. They just made a documentary about you being a serial killer. Come on, y'all. We got to stop that shit. We know what's going on. He don't want to go in the cell. He don't know where he going.
So that was a strategy.
I'm rich. I done killed multiple people. Now you
No,
gotta
this
put
is
me in the
maybe
cell.
before. You think this is before he got on?
Look at his dress. It's midway. It's probably in the middle. It's not in the beginning. It's not in the end. It's probably in the middle. He probably got out and killed more people. But you just made a documentary about this man being a serial killer. That's how you gotta play it. Because trust me, I done seen niggas who I know for sure killed niggas. Go in the cell and say, hell no, I don't want to be in here. See, I feel for my life. I'm going to hang myself in the morning.
But he ain't do none of that. He said he was gay.
Well, shit, he did. He did what he knew for sure to get him in PC.
That fearing for your life shit wouldn't work for him. None of that shit would work for Vaughn.
Think about it. Think about it. You know you killing people. You about to go in the cell. Especially
or at least
you know
on
who
the
you
tier.
beefing with. You know who you beefing with and who you done killed. You like, damn, I might go in the cell. Well, even if, I don't know how the jails is in Chicago, but in Miami, it's like you go on the floor, but they put you in the cell. It's 24 people. If you go on open bay, it's 24 people, no guard. 30 people, no guard.
So how many beds? Hold on, it's 30. You mean it's like a dorm?
It's like a dorm. It's no guards. It's no guards, bro.
What you mean it's guards on the outside, but not on the inside? Man,
the guards can't see you at all. It's no guards. You go in that bitch, you on your own.
Whoa. Ain't no guards walking around. God damn.
Bro, they made a BBC documentary about us. Look it up. It's no guards. You go inside the stockade, man. You ain't gonna see a guard until breakfast time. You go in that bitch at 6 o'clock. Well, now it's count time at 10.
Dang.
So picture me. I got a robbery, a murder, attempted murder, and I'm gang related. And you put me in the cell. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I don't know who in the cell. I go in the cell. There's 34 motherfuckers in there, and no guard. It ain't saying I'm scared. It's just saying that
I'm not stupid.
Come on. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never checked out. But what I'm saying is, if I'm King Von at that time, I'm in Chicago, and I already hip like, boy, I just shot a nigga 2 weeks ago from the west side. Them niggas deep. Hey, fuck that. Yo, man, I'm gay. I like ass. Send me to the back. Send me to the back. See, me at that time, I'm retarded. I'm just thinking like, boy, these niggas had to beat my ass, boy. I'm about to clothesline one of these niggas, grab and put them in the sleep, boy. I'm about to take one of these niggas with me. If you really think about it now, that's a retarded way of thinking. They got PC in place. Really, PC is protecting killers. You think if Sammy Bull get locked up, man, you think if Sammy Bull get locked up right now, he like, yeah, put me in population, I'm good. Sammy Bull like, hey, put me in a corner, man. Lock the door. Lock the fucking door. Yeah. You could drop the food in the cell, or you could drop the shit by the door. It don't matter to me. I get it when I get it. Think about it.
Damn, Vaughn was smarter than we thought, man. That nigga said, yo, I'm gay. I ain't got no problem with them straight people. They don't like me.
They don't like me, man. They try to get his asshole.
He played that shit to a T. He blowing niggas kisses. He like, yo, I'm gonna fuck you too, guys.
Because Lord knows you violate him, boy, he gonna pop your top. And he could fight. He got killed for beating a nigga ass. The nigga went and got the gun. He gave the nigga the felon. His homeboy flushed him, but he gave the nigga the felon. Nigga, I'll beat your dumb ass. Nigga. And I'm on that. He flushed the nigga. He must have been beating the homeboy ass so bad. The homeboy shot. Oh shit!
Who? He was beating Quando.
How you get scared of a nigga fighting? How you get scared of another nigga beating your homeboy ass and you shoot him? You got to think about that.
You supposed to run up and punch this nigga in the face, knock him off.
Man,
something.
If a nigga swing on you before I shoot him, boy, I gotta try to punch him. Now, if he turn around like Debo or the Exorcist, I'm like, oh shit.
But you is trying. But it's like you trying to fight some Chicago niggas. Like really, you
Come
really
on,
gonna
man.
like you might have to just pop this nigga. Like, cause it didn't.
How scared you gotta be to fight to shoot a nigga who fighting?
They got it.
Man,
just bro,
be right, but
you gotta expect that they got it just based off reputation.
So let's say he had it, but he still just like bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna beat your ass.
I ain't taking the risk.
That show you it just show you what type of heart they got. See, one thing about civilians, they would never understand that. I done walked in the cell where niggas be like, yo, where you from? Oh, I'm from the shit, nigga. I'm from the 40s. What's wrong with you? Nigga, I'm from the 40s. Oh, hold on. My homeboy next door from the 40s. What's your name? Nigga, you got to abide by the rules. Oh, yeah. My name's Smoke. I'm from the 40s. Yo. Hey, we got a nigga. He said his name's Smoke. He from the 40s. Oh, man. Y'all he official, man. Y'all give him a bottom bump. Y'all give him some slides. Make sure his shit right. Hey, Smoke, they say you good. What's up? My name's Sedisar from Obalaka. Bro, that's how that shit go. Civilians ain't gonna understand. Oh, King Von was gay. Nah, he wasn't. He wanted to sleep by himself tonight. Cause best believe he get in the wrong cell. Nigga gonna be in that bunk with him. Yeah. I don't feel like it. I'm covered down off these perks. Y'all just got me. I had 2 ounces of weed.
Somebody was slit his fucking
I ain't in the mood,
nigga. Especially in a dorm. And he was a
He might go in there, nigga, sharpening some shit. The door is cracked. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Hey, Vaughn in here from 62nd.
I'm from 63rd.
What up, Vaughn? Come on, man. Why I'm finna do that? When I could just go in here and be like, yeah, man, you know I'm gay. I mean, he could have been young because the people act like they ain't know who he was. So he could have been a little younger, but shit, he's still doing the right thing, man. They said the man been a smacker since he was young.
He did the right thing going in there. By hook or by crook, he lived to see another day after that. Because if you going in them dorms,
for all the gang members, they already know. It only matter if a nigga made you check in, not because some of that shit is a violation in some gang cultures.
What, you can't check in?
Yeah, you got to take the ass whipping. Whatever it is, you can't get on the door. You can't check in and none of that. But if you at the police station, you like, yeah. I mean, I would have preferred he go in there and say, hey, man, y'all know what type of nigga I am, bro. But what you supposed to tell the police? I got a bunch of bodies?
They'll be like, good for you. Go in there and get fucking killed, you animal.
Think about it.
That's the first thing they would have said. But if you let me get beat up or fucked up and I told you and I'm on camera saying I'm gay, I'm a protected class. I'm a protected class of individual.
Come on, man. I know some of the biggest killers in PC right now because everywhere they go, they get in a fight. I know some niggas who did it the opposite. And everywhere they go, I know a nigga went there with 10 years, he got life now. Because they kept dropping them in them cells. So he killed the bitch in the cell. All right, don't worry about it. Take care of you. I'm going to take care of your ass. Now I'm a danger to myself and others. Now I can't be around no other inmates. It's mandatory. Now I got life.
Fresh out the frying pan into the fryer.
I ain't gonna say his name, but that's a true story, bro. Nigga had murders. Nigga was reputable in the streets, but still niggas was trying them. Cause now they think this is a sweet spot. So now after he done been dropped so many times, he like, damn. The fuck? He
What do
didn't
you mean by
realize that
dropped?
having, huh?
What do you mean by dropped?
Because every time you have a fight, they move you. He kept getting
Gotcha.
in the fights because he was causing hell on the street. So every time he run into somewhere, people know him. They've been waiting to get up on him. Now they think you in jail, shit sweet. To just finally he just killed a nigga. Now he can't be around no inmates. Now he in PC. But it ain't for him, it's because he a danger to inmates. He killed the inmate. So now you a danger to inmates. Now they put you in PC anyway. So what you saying, King Von would have had to kill a nigga in there to get the PC?
Definitely. If that was Chicago Cook County, he definitely had to put somebody down. He was,
See what I'm saying?
that was the smartest move he made, man. So, yo, check this out, man. This is the game. Yo, drop down in the comments. Was King Von acting like a pussy, or should he have went to, Gen Pop and held it the fuck down?
He
Is
could
he
have
on
did it that way.
time? Drop down in the comments and let me know. As far as black mentorship, if you are a black mentor and you're looking to mentor some boys, drop down in the comments. Let me know where you're from, what state, your name or whatever. We'll see what we can do. And once again, man, we want to thank y'all for coming through. Like, subscribe, and share. And guys, you got to start promoting the show. I said what I said. I'm out, nigga.